I'm really curious if anyone else in LA feels like you have a social life, you have friends, but you really just feel so lonely, like all the time.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Cosmicverse titled The Loneliness Epidemic in Modern Women, which is kind of funny, by the way, because these are the same women who love to celebrate quote-unquote male loneliness. Let's jump into it.
My problem is I can be like, you know what? I want a little bit of male attention, okay? I want a little bit of that male gaze. And then like 5 million men could give me attention, and I would literally sit there and be like, no man has given me attention in 50,000 years. And the reason is because that I really just want one specific man's attention. Like there's just one man I have in mind, and if that man isn't giving me attention, then every single man in the entire world could give me attention, and I would still be like,
This is living proof that modern women have no problem ignoring the vast majority of men while still blaming them for not giving her the attention that she thinks she deserves.
So dating is hard. And no surprise to most of us. The guy I went out with and then my car got locked in a garage, then ghosted me. I can understand not wanting to go back out with me, but at least have the decency to tell me.
It wouldn't matter if that man told her that he wasn't into her or not. She'd complain either way that the guy didn't communicate or that he was too mean when he told you. She'll complain endlessly either way, no matter what the man does.
Nope, just nothing else. So I just got back on the apps because I'm bored and, give it a try. A man sent me an address. Not a message. Just as like the intro, an address.
The other day, a man looked me in the face and said, Aubrey, why are there so many single women like you in their 30s who complain about how awful it is to date, how bad the modern day dating pool is?
There's so many of them because they wasted their best years chasing after the impossible, and now the dating pool is awful because they're the ones who destroyed it in the first place.
Because I'm a man, I'm single in my 30s, I have no kids, and I have so many options out here. You guys just have to, pick better men. And then he said something along the lines of relationships being a walk in the park or something like that. And I'm over here like, what park are you walking through? Because I'm trekking through Jurassic Park with a machete. I'm glad that you're strolling through Central Park enjoying the scenery, but women are out here fighting for our lives.
How could it be that single women are out there fighting for their lives when they can't even get a date? If anything, the fact that men don't want to talk to them should make them feel safe and secure.
Hey, in theory, I agree with you. Women should pick better men. But you want to know what that would require? That would require men to, be better. But I'm so glad that you're having a great time dating. I fear it's because you are, in fact, delusional. But hey, go off, king.
Men have it easier when they get older because they're seen as more desirable by younger women. That's why for many of those men, dating is way easier than a woman in her 30s who's quick to anger.
When it comes to guys approaching you, they're scared. They need a signal. And back in the olden days, the Jane Austen era, women would drop a handkerchief because a woman could never go up to a man because sexism. So a woman would drop her handkerchief on the ground, in front of a guy, and then he would pick it up and then he would approach her. That handkerchief in the old days is a smile in 2023.
When a woman smiles at a man, it could be for countless reasons. Yes, she may find him attractive, but she could also feel uncomfortable or just be, being nice. It's not sexist, it's just laziness on the part of the woman.
I think there are so many women in this sort of situation who end up single in their 30s who are amazing, and they don't seem to be meeting the right, a guy that matches up to their level. But I think there's something to be said about the fact that when you are in your 30s and you have your own success and you've built your own life and you're independent, you don't need someone. So they have to be really, really special for you to want to actually invest your time in them.
It's interesting how women like this will always refer to women in their 30s as perfect, but if that was the case, they would have been wiped up, 5 to 10 years ago. They're not perfect, not in the slightest.
A man should be so self-aware that when he looks at you,
one can only guess where this is going.
he knows that if he has any chance, he needs to financially match your face. Like it's not even an option. You're too pretty.
Financially match Your face? Can't make this up. Talk about just equating women to nothing more than their outward appearance. Yay, feminism.
When she says this, what she really means is that he needs to be a good-looking rich man, but those men have better things to do with their time.
Get ready with me while I talk about being chronically single at 22. I don't know, it's just something that has always bothered me. Obviously, getting older, everyone has been in multiple relationships before and have experienced a lot of different things. I haven't. No, it's not a bad thing, but it does make me sad sometimes.
If you ever notice a woman complaining about being chronically single, they always leave out the one-night stands, the situationships, and the dudes she forces into her friend zone. Awfully convenient every time.
Are there any other single people in their 30s or 40s who think they may have singled too hard? Like the thought of somebody else living and being in this space with me, it's not it. Or people say that you are too picky or you have high standards. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? So if we have indeed singled too hard, what do we do now? What do we do now?
Older women shouldn't have higher standards because as they get older, men will care less and less about them. Why should a man get with a woman who has a list of demands before he even talks to her?
These are things I find incredibly chic. The first one is never having had a boyfriend ever. It's giving so chic, just being a chronically single girl. Another thing that's incredibly chic is not having had your first kiss. Like, okay, honestly the most chic thing there is. Lastly, I think being a hopeless romantic is incredibly chic. If you relate to any of this, just remember you are chic.
Not sleeping around and making out with every guy that you find is common sense and gives you a better chance of getting with a good man. It's not supposed to be hip or trendy. It's what they should be doing, but hey, what do I know?
So I frequently get the comment, "You're so pretty, why are you single?" Pretty and relationships don't correlate. If I tried to invest in a relationship with every single person in my DM, it would be a whole bunch of wasted time because guess what? Most people in my DMs don't actually want a relationship. They're just commenting on the way I look, which, okay, that's fine. But it's just like, I'm trying to tell you guys, it don't correlate into relationships, okay? It don't. All right? Thank you.
These hopelessly single women love to talk about investing into a relationship, but they don't invest a damn thing. They just show up and expect a man to magically pay out within seconds of meeting her.
Dating in 2025 as a woman. So majority of women will have a better experience having multiple men and being a hoe in 2025 than having one man. This is unfortunate because of the quality of men. Men are not able to step up to the plate anymore. They're all becoming feminine. They're all using too many apps. And they've all forgotten how to take care of a female.
Feminists demanded that men become more emotionally available and to tone down their masculinity. Now they're complaining that the remaining men aren't willing to play their stupid games.
So if you feel that you can make more money dating, then I would definitely go and date. But I would say majority of women, they should just be a hoe for 2025. Because let's be honest, when you actually give someone a chance on an app, a platform, the quality is just not there. It's not there anymore, ladies. Like, until it changes or there's some type of movement in men that they want to be a provider or someone that spends and takes care of you, then don't even waste your time. You're better off literally just being alone.
There are plenty of men who want to provide and protect a woman and have a family and all of that sort of thing. It's just that they have no interest in doing all of that work for a woman who has a history of being a proper garden tool.
We need to normalize saying that you just want a casual relationship because here's the thing, here's the problem. So many people want the benefits of being in a relationship but the freedom of being single. Like, news flash, yes, there are a lot of benefits to having like a partner, but also there are downsides. You will have to compromise. You will sometimes have to go to restaurants that you don't want to go to, concerts that you have no interest in. That's just a part of it. You will overall have to do things that you wouldn't have to do if you were single. That's the problem these days. So many people want all of the benefits but are not willing to hold up their end of the bargain.
Men have been saying this for years. Modern women have told men that they have to do everything to lock down a modern woman, and she has the right to do nothing to make the relationship work. Yeah, no thank you.
For those reasons, I think it is so much more respectable to say like, hey, I'm just looking for something casual right now. I am not ready to be in a relationship, than it is to say that you're ready to be in a relationship and actually not have the mindset of being in a relationship at all. Sorry, I had to go to volleyball. But what I was saying that is I think we should commend people for being honest with themselves and other people that they are not ready to be in a relationship. And no, I'm not talking about myself. I myself am ready for something more serious. That being said, I would not judge someone for being upfront that they're not.
Modern women have been trying to do casual relationships for years now, and it's done them absolutely no good. It doesn't matter what they say their intentions are, the best they can hope for is something casual.
Everybody needs something from me, but nobody wants me. And I feel so unknown. I'm so alone. And I feel so stupid crying to a camera about it. But I'm sure there's so many other women who feel the same way. You just need your person. Like, where is my person? I thought I'd found my person. I married my person. And he wasn't. He changed his mind. And how do I know that no one else is going to change their mind about me again in the future?
Women like this will never understand that one of the most offensive things you can call a man is my person. It's not cute or endearing, it's dehumanizing and makes the man look like nothing more than another possession.
I have got all these wonderful attributes, and it's so hard for me to see them. How is anyone else going to see them? But I miss myself, and I don't know how to get her back.
She's a single mother and she is crying about how lonely she is. She can't bring herself to accept that the vast majority of men out there have no interest in taking care of another man's children. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves, guys. Peace.